me something tighter, something about notes in the almost white blue in newspapers of someone called Titor, and his name is Zeus. And this said that a master of Kung Fu said to something tighter, how can you beat me if I'm sleeping around but not sleeping on the ground with two dangerous things turning like helicopters around me? And I said, I'll jump on your hand. And he does. Yes, I'm something tighter. Just back in the first room for that impossible question. What is a bag? A name that doesn't exist elsewhere. But there's something about notes, and it goes like that. It goes about love, good, trust, gift, esteem, family, war, the age of the silent guy, the intelligence, the chi of the he, the koala, the light, the mom of no, he, with two dots and o, and plastic on Q, restaurant on the sun. There's a work for union, and the life is locomotion that plays music with animals. Cause there's a whale, to the new world lining the winter is winter, because I didn't see her. Everybody, we're going to the middle of the blue sky to a swim. But why sky is so blue? Because of the eyes of the wind. Where does the color come from? The first color used was the black, because of the fire resting on this gas, centering the gray on the black floor. Because why letters are silent in French? Is the S is major, or is the T is minor or major? For the sense of not knowing what is a tooth in the teeth. Because you know that it seems that Eloise and Gaia were the yin and the yang, because Maya is the yin and the Waya is the yang. There's me and her. There's a matinal soup, wonton, in China or Japan. Maybe it's in the young forest where Eternal is living with his Joven's boxes, not visible in transparency, with high static stature of no electricity. You have to protect love from universal Acaria book, the eternal tree on the road of no sense, because it's always going on laughing, on the laugh of humor, because if you laugh, it's not censored, because the taboo is black, covering a triangle of experience. Because you have to learn that the age is what you live, and the devil is the philosopher to the mathematics of the words, because the maths says how many words or the letters can be possibly aligned to make a phrase on the sentences, because sentence is eternity tree. It's where you want to live, because it's the ATET, one live, no road, has no name, because you too, you have to know that the relativity is a theory, because you need something to move with energy. Someone have to give you energy, and you have to lose or gain it, because the big F is not the little h. It's equal to the programmation of the babies of the future for the experience of a 50 sign, line, 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 because the line is harsh for the protection and complete for the program launching on the centralization of the agency of centralization on a required for protection or frustration. The machine, if you got energy and nothing else in a triangular shape pieces of sentences, you got the room, the generosity of innocence, and justice will go on with a G or a J, because the G is a thing that is not engaged still yet, because the power of love is spreading but not stable. You have to know where it spread and make the trees of factorization of love. Because if you have two ends in the pocket, the cat won't know the widening of the state of mental society giving help to the true cat of restoration of statement of the wall to the road of economy after the plane. Flying is a priority on the education of air and atmosphere will cost on the access to the study, because university is not that high if you back the bank of the bee flying on the battery, because left or right is not knowing solution, because it doesn't know if his house is going to take water for everyone. If he doesn't have enough water in and there's too much water out, he doesn't know if he's going to float on a whale. Because if the whale is under him and there's a float, he's able to swim with his house and to eat the energy without giving out the wrong thing, getting out of the action of taking energy and making proportion from intelligence of a battery that doesn't need to energetically be fed, because the BF is the music of the sound, but with love in the voice. If love is a lot of things, then music must be something that you like, because time is code on the 0, 1, and 2 missing. It's the sons or the herds, because if you live a big energy giving on the energy coming out and sticking out on emotion that you feel that you don't want to need, and lose energy on the lived people to the sun. Technologically, how can you know if you like something? Because the liking is not the loving. The liking is a high with a dot and a small 1,000 thing that is in the same thing. So the QI of a hay is not something without personality of an emotion that is experimentally energetically on the experience of energetic, coming back and forth, and telling words on the letters what are the adjustments you can be. And if you want your I to be L, you gotta tell he, her, son, she's beautiful. On him. Him is a him with a hi and a hem, and telling that she's another one with a B flying on a hay, and how these people learn language on their fastly. Think that experience can come back from the past, but the future is a discretion, and you have to keep the secret. Don't be on the present, be on the future coming, on the candy that is not acquired of S, because to love in French is a letter. It resolves the Zeus problem in the Barak Titor room. If you want to continue after this one test. So what is the color of the sky if you burning in a room that is black and energetically filled with everything you need to be loved, but you have to do something because the brain doesn't know how to remember the thing the hair tells with light. How many lights on the color of the blue and the yellow to the G and the R and the E missing to the seed of the plant of the eternal trees on eternity tree. VWWA seeds green round circle. Hit the button. 5 minutes, 10 minutes, inside, outside. 1, 2, 3, 1, 0, 1. Hey, 1, 0, 1. Hey, see 1, 0, 1. The fire, the air, the light are non-B. I, because of the imbrication of picture to the ho, lo, ma, to, pe, p, p in information. You have to keep the energy in, and the potion is passion to the French of experience. For the health, we need to build the big houses where the people are not there yet, because the energy is a source of hate. So the mirror of the black mirror, of the grim mirror, and all the right mirror with the color in tells who's the he, high, more impressible to the beautiful of the beauty of the waya red flower on the blue flower and the white flower should be the hat of a cat, and the horses that is white was a big N and a hay of G something, because the numbers are hidden in the letter that is spelled on the silence, like in French letters, like in English, always hide between the T and the he. So you want coffee, said John for security, and the doors and the windows are a story from a black and an angel to a wreck on the arrow with his wife. If again, then return beforehand. If one fails, then 0 and 3. If first dot start, then 4, 5. G, A, P, big and Y. 1, ling, Chinese M, B, M, A. Hi. What is a hey? Qu'est-ce qu'un A? Dot dot dot. Trois petits points qui font un T mu iti muet. Okay, I think I pushed the button again because I didn't understand what it says. But I think before starting the 101 video, first everyone is there and Barack would enter the room. It's a surprise. So Barack enter, push the button.